Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? So, I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. I was making some tea. My throat is still not great, so yeah, we are currently streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so yeah, I want to try that out. Also, I was thinking maybe it will be let me move this here, and yeah, maybe I should like, hello Enzo, how you doing? So yeah, I was thinking maybe I should add a YouTube command. Let's do that. YouTube. So, does this work like this? Yeah, I think no. I don't think so. Yeah. So maybe I have to do something like this. Yep. Okay, so YouTube create. Okay, great. So let's test this command. Hello, Lucy. So let's check. Yeah, so you can go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is Neptosmic official channel, and that's yeah, it's not my personal YouTube channel, it's more like my studio's channel. So I will be like uploading game trailers and yeah, so eventually when I release the game. For now I will be streaming there too. So what's great about it is that I was saying yesterday that here on Twitch, when you stream, at the end of the stream, when you finish, the stream is uploaded on Twitch, so it stays for a little while in your channel, and it's like for regular users, I think it's I believe it's like 30 days, but I have Twitch Turbo, so for me the VODs stay on my channel for like 60 days or something like that. So that's great, but at some point they get deleted, and that's why I have been downloading every stream since I started. So what's great about YouTube is that you can stream there and the stream will get uploaded and will stay there forever, so it will never get removed. So that's amazing. It's like the whole idea of my kind of registering my like my development process of the game. So yeah, it's great. So one thing that I am like kind of struggling is that yeah, I can't seem to have like everything in one place, so it's like it's kind of weird. So OBS has like the docs, you can have like little windows for like Twitch stats and the Twitch chat and everything inside OBS, but since I am streaming to YouTube too, I had to manually add the YouTube chat to OBS as a doc, and I can see like Twitch stats, it's not really updating. So I don't know about it really. It's stuck at 6 minutes of like the stream time, and I'm really, it's like I've been live for 15 minutes now, so yeah, I'm not sure if I will be using OBS as the place for checking the stream. So yeah, which is like not very good, because I like or let me see something, because I kind of need to have OBS in order to have like a preview of the stream, and also the little graphic for the audio. So I have like, I can mute my microphone from there, and and that's really useful. So I'm thinking how I can, I'm not sure really. So I will be having to manually change, switch my tabs, I guess. So yeah, my throat is a little better today, but it's not great. It was like much worse yesterday, but yeah, I'm drinking some nice herbal tea with lemon, and that's great for my throat. So yeah, but at the same time I have to have my fan on, and yeah. Let me see something here. Maybe I can just can I do something like this? Seems like I can, yeah. Okay, so that's great. Maybe I can just use it like this, and that's it. Yeah, I would just do this and use this at one. Okay, so that's weird. Yesterday I was able to change the quality of the stream, but today I can't. I don't understand what's happening with that, but it's fine. So yeah, I need to have a little preview of the stream to see if like everything is correct. So yeah, and I also need to have the chat, of course. So yeah, I am kinda like setting everything up. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how this goes, and yeah. So, we were doing some work yesterday on the previous stream, and not particularly working in Unity, but we were making some so yeah, we were making some stuff on here in the flowchart for the core game loop, and yeah, we basically reduced the amount of steps here because it was a bit like explaining too much, and this needs to be like simple steps and really short. So yeah, what I did was basically summarize like the core steps in the most like abstract way, and not specifying anything. So yeah, just as a quick recap, you can see here the core game loop. When you start a new game, you have your kind of onboarding, and so yeah, when you start, you wake up in a strange planet and you explore the planet until you get your ship. So that means like it's really abstract, but I already defined everything here. So here are a couple ideas of like how you get your starship, and yeah, so once you get your starship, which is like one of your main tools, basically, in the game, that lets you play the core loop, the main loop of the game. Then you basically start doing the basic main loop. So on planet, it will be sorry. On planet, your main loop, your gameplay loop, will basically be destroying enemies. Maybe I would say defeating enemies. I'm not sure which is the best word for that, but yeah. You destroy enemies, restore the planet's freedom, and you refuel your starship. So in order to be able to move from planet to planet and to another system and to another constellation, you have to refuel your ship, which we did not specify how we do that, and yeah, it's to be determined. Basically, we will be seeing some ideas. I do have some ideas in mind, but pretty generic. I want like something original, so yeah. So great. So this is the main loop on planet, and since there are like a couple other places where you can basically do stuff. For example, you can do some stuff in the planetary system, which also is not really defined yet. I have something, but I want to change it because I am not very happy with that. And the other place where you can do stuff, well, it's not really a place, it's more like an interface, is your constellation. So yeah. This is really great. So yeah, once you rebuild your starship, then you can go to either of these 3 steps, let's say. So you can go to next planet in the same system. Let's clarify that. That would be great. So in the, I don't want to be the text to be bold, so it will be like okay. So yeah, in the current star. So, and maybe if I do something like this, yeah, it's not, maybe I need to this, yeah, go to next planet in the current star. So great. So okay, I don't want this to be, oh, I see. Okay, so we'll just do or maybe I can do this and grab this and make it like a bit higher. This needs also to be like this. And we're good. So you can either go, once you refuel your starship, you can either go to next planet, you can go in this current star, of course, you can go to the next star in the current constellation, which will be like your world map. And is this the song that is really loud? Yeah, it's okay. So the other thing is go to next constellation. So I think like for that you will need some kind of special fuel. So yeah, for example, you have like your typical fuel, your like regular fuel that like works for traveling short distances, and then you can have like some more advanced thing in your ship that needs to be refueled with some special thing that lets you go into the next constellation. So yeah, I'm thinking like I would like to do something that maybe you need to go to. So it will be something that is not really easy to get. And okay, so yeah, so the idea is that I want to prevent the player from going to like traveling from constellation to constellation like really quickly. So what I want is like if you go into a constellation, you have to do some stuff there in order to then be able to move to the next one. So I also thought about like, well, I'm thinking like maybe but this would like really limit the general gameplay, but maybe like when you start a new game in a new universe, yeah, but it's really a really dumb idea, I think, because I was thinking like maybe you can just let's say you start a new game and you get into a constellation, so that will be your whole not your whole universe, but your world map, and you will be playing your whole game right there. But that's kind of limiting, and because like that will make the game really linear, so you not very linear, but in some kind of way it will be linear, because like if you only have one world map, let's call it world map, but I'm really talking about constellations. Yeah, this one is loud too. Okay, so with me. Okay, it's that better? So yeah, what I'm thinking is like, let's say you have like, for example, you start your game, you have like your constellation, and let's say the constellation is a lot bigger, so I think I need to do some drawings for this in order to explain this better. So let me see. So here, let me grab my tablet. So let's say this is your whole world map. So you have your universe like this. You are in the star field. Yeah, your stars like this. And then you have like when you see your constellation, you can see like this. You have like your stars like this. So let's say this is your world map. So you start in this constellation. So this will be random. I just want to explain my idea, but I won't be doing this in the game. So I kind of decided what I want for the game. So let's say, for example, you have like this, and I'm like connecting everything really. Anyways, so and you could have like extra connection like this and this and this. So yeah, let's say this is your constellation. You start your game here. So this means you will be in either of these stars on a random planet. So once you complete your things in every planet, you will go into the next star. So yeah, I'm thinking while I'm imagining the things, so that's why I'm like kind of slow. And yeah, so maybe if I want to make the game really linear, I will do something like let's say you start here, for example, and then complete all the planets, and then go here to this one, then complete all the planets, then until you complete every star system, and then you kind of complete the game, let's say. So that will be like, that's a lot simpler, of course, but I really feel like I want to give the player the ability to go into another constellation if they want, because like this will be really limiting, and of course this will be a lot easier and faster to develop, but yeah, it will be really limiting. And I don't know, I maybe want to keep this like in the backlog, so maybe in the future I want to revisit this idea, but yeah, for now, let's say you have the ability to for now, let's say you have the ability to go into other constellations, but you need to do certain things in order to do that. So yeah, I had this idea that you could like find telescopes in the planet and you could like observe the sky, basically. So like stargaze, to use a term, and you, let's say you are doing like anything. So you are in the planet and you find the telescope, and maybe you have some kind of mini game or something like that that lets you find another constellation from that telescope, and then you have like the coordinates of that constellation and you can go. Maybe that's what you need, and not some kind of fancy fuel for your starship. So yeah, I think maybe that's a good idea. Let's write that down. So this is onboarding, core mechanics, starfield, planetary system, planets. So yeah, I think this should go like maybe this should go like this. This should be maybe a title. This, I'm not sure. How did I do this? 6 and bold. So let's do the same for this one. It's 6 and bold. Perfect. So now I will do this for all of this. System. So planetary system, and then finally planet. Perfect. So I will also add a little description like I did in the other one, so it will be regular, and let's say great. Awesome. Okay, so sorry. Okay. So so yeah, here I would change this, because like previously I said this is like what we talked about in a previous stream. Player cannot travel through the starfield freely. The travel distance is determined by the amount of fuel in your starship has. Once your fuel is depleted, your ship stops and you can see the nearest constellation where you're... So, I don't like this idea because like I can't think of something that's that defines or like a great idea to implement the fuel mechanic for the starship. So I already have like so you need fuel to travel in general. So there will be one kind of fuel and that's it. So I don't want to for the game to have like dozen types of fuel. I only want the ship to be fueled once with like one type of fuel, and that's it, and that can be used to travel anywhere. So Starfield. So, what did I just say for the Starfield? Constellations. So, for you to be able to go into the next constellation, you need to find the coordinates of that constellation. So, to travel, to be able its coordinates. So if you don't have the coordinates for the constellation, you just can't go there. Basically, you can't travel. So I like that because like this, it's limiting in a cool way, I think, because then we can like create some great gameplay or like mini game or like objective for like for getting the coordinates of another constellation. So that's great. I like this idea. So let's say once you have let's rephrase this. So you can only travel to another constellation if you have the exact coordinates. Then how do we get the coordinates? I will see later. We will see. I have some ideas, but maybe something involving what I just said, like you can see the constellation through your telescope on planet. So maybe some planets have like some kind of building, like a research facility or something like that has a telescope. So then you can use it and just search for constellations there. So so yeah, that's a great idea, and I should write that down too. But first I want to so what do I want to say? Like, okay, and then so what I'm thinking about is like you can, so it's not like you just hop into your ship and then you just press a button and go into the constellation. You have to go into some kind of maybe from anywhere in space, maybe, and you have some kind of like terminal or console in your ship that you can access. Yeah, maybe from the start menu, or you have some kind of menu. You open that menu and you can see like the yeah, the the coordinates, and you have to enter the coordinates, kind of like a password or something like that. Yeah, that sounds fun. I'm picturing everything in my mind, so that's why I am not talking so much. But I'm sorry. So every time I cough, my brain hurts. It's like I feel some kind of pressure, like, yeah. So I am thinking of anything else I need to put here. So, because there's not much to it. You basically need, you can only travel to another constellation if you have the exact coordinates. Check something here. I want to see if the stream is showing on my YouTube feed. Right? Okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah. What happens if I open this? Okay. So somebody liked the YouTube stream. Thank you very much. Okay, so I wanted to check if everything was fine. Okay, so yeah, great. Sorry. Yeah, so yesterday my throat was like, my voice was struggling a lot more. But today, like, it's like itching. I need to cough. But yeah, the tea is really helping. So, I'm kind of stuck here, so maybe I just need to leave that for now. So, because, yeah, this is everything you can do. You can just travel when you get the coordinates, you travel to another constellation, and that's it. So, there's not much here. So perfect. Let's add a little more spacing here. Perfect. Then I want to, well, maybe I can note down here the thing for, like, yeah, I think I maybe yeah, maybe I have to note down here the ideas for, like, to let's say find, yeah, but that's not like a mechanic. Yeah, that's not a mechanic. I don't think so. So here on planetary system, isometric view and controls of the starship, you can navigate freely. To land on a planet, you need to navigate to it. Starship has some kind of hyperspeed to travel faster from planet to planet. You can find other things while navigating. So that's not really a mechanic also. So maybe what I'm talking about here is core gameplay and not mechanics specifically. But yeah, let's leave it like this for now. Because, like, I have this tendency of just going like in circles about the same thing over and over, and okay, I just, this stupid tea bag. So yeah, let's just add this here and that's it. I will not just think about that too much, because then I will not do anything. So you basically need to collect coordinates, fragments, let's say fragments for now, from different let's say observatories. But I'm not sure that's the correct word. Let's ask GPT. Let's see. So, here. So, well, I can show here, maybe. So, so let's say, for example, yeah, I dissociated a lot, but I want to ask. So, yeah, it's correct. So it's like astronomical observatory, space observatory, radio observatory, optical observatory. So yeah, here. So I was correct, basically. So yeah, collect coordinate fragments from different observatories. Perfect. Let's say so you collect coordinate fragments. Let's put this in bold too. Coordinate fragments. So once you have collected all the fragments, you need to, let's say, to put like a cool word, let's say synthesize So how do you do that? We will determine that in the future. For now, this is the idea. So great. Perfect. So we basically have like isometric view. You can navigate freely. Yeah, this will be like star, not here, star / planetary system. So okay, perfect. When you are inside a planetary system or star, you can basically use some kind of console or terminal to see like the let me open the board for Starfield here. So I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, I drew this yesterday, and yeah, I was thinking of ideas of how to navigate the Starfield, and yeah, I basically just come up with a new idea today, so we don't need this anymore. But what I was going to show you is this, which already is in the game, so yeah, I might as well just show it in game. That will be easier, I think. So sorry. And so let's say you have some kind of terminal in your starship that lets you see this screen. So let's say, for example, you are like you're in a you found the coordinates of a new constellation. First, let me explain this. So first, you're in a planet, you go to an observatory, then you collect the fragments of the coordinates, then you go into a machine and you synthesize the coordinate fragments and then get the coordinates of the constellation. So once you get that, you can put this in your navigation system in your ship or something like that, and you can travel to the constellation. So you travel and you will see this little like indicator, like UI thing that shows the star name. This is very much like No Man's Sky. Also, of course, I am taking a lot of inspiration from that game, but yeah. So basically, you will see something like this. Maybe I can even increase the speed. Let me see. Maybe max travel velocity. Let's just crank this up. Maybe. Yeah. So you can go a lot faster. Maybe we can say deceleration rate, actual velocity, star pool, max visible spawn rate. Sorry. Let's crank also this one up and see what happens. Yeah, a lot of stars appear. So yeah, I think there's a lot more stars if I increase this number. Let's put a really big number. Yeah. I really like this. That's great. Looks great. So let's say you have something like this, right? So in this case, this constellation, I have like a really basic and like really basic system for algorithm, I should say, for creating the constellations. Like it will say like the stars that are like really close and just connect them. So it's not really fancy. I also can see that I can't really select this one, but maybe it's not in the constellation. Maybe I don't think so. So maybe that's another thing I can change. Maximum stars needed. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this one, like this one, is not counting. It's not in the constellation really. I can go here and say maximum stars needed. Well, for example, and now it should work. I'm not sure. It could. Yeah, so you can see here there's a lot more stars in the constellation. So yeah, I think since like I programmed this system like 3 years ago, and I had no idea what I wanted to do really with this, with the constellation. Yeah, I ended up like implementing something that you can, for example, go here and enter the star and blah blah, but like it was not really it wasn't really a solid idea. I didn't have like a great idea for this, so Yeah, that's kind of fun. This is really fun. So I can go like, let's say the maximum is like 8. So you can just go here and we'll see. Okay, this one looks terrible. So maybe I would need to improve the algorithm to not take like, it's really complex though. Because like it's grabbing this one, this and this. This. So yeah, these two are connected to this one too, and yeah, it can look really weird like that. But yeah, this one is better, I think. And yeah. So also there are some stars that appear like, look like they are in the constellation, but they are not. So in the system where you will be seeing that the constellation where you are or where you could travel to, this will be like much cleaner. So for example, the stars that are connected will be like fully bright, and then the other ones can be like dimmed down a little bit, like a bit transparent. So let's see if I can do this now. Maybe let's where Starfield properties. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have this like stars, nearby stars. Okay, so this, okay. So maybe I should go here and do something like, oh no, oh yeah, this is going to be really painful, but sprite, let's say sprite, and I will just grab everything here. Okay, so not everything is a sprite? What's happening? I can't do this? Maybe I can't? UI 16 wide, okay. Okay, so at some point there's a star that has a different sprite, I think. And there are thousands of stars, so I made like a really big pool of stars. Maybe, let's see. Okay, so components that are not, okay. So let's see, here, no, here, no, here. I'm not sure. Okay, so somewhere around here. Yeah, I saw it. So, okay. So maybe I need to do where is the here? Okay, so if I go here and then go back like here, it should be somewhere here. Here it is. Oh, I lost it. Okay, here. So if I go here and do something like this, you would see like, you can see every star is now like a lot like less bright, let's say. So I will basically grab this, go here, and go 1 for 1, all of this, and just, I will do this like from code, of course. So this is just to show you how this would look like. Okay, perfect. Okay, like this. Yeah, here, here. So we will grab this, and is there any other? Yeah, here, here, here. So so we go here and say like this. So for example, this was really slow, but it was just to show you something like, now you can see clearly which stars are in the constellation. So yeah, you will see something like this in your like navigation terminal or something like that. Sorry. So so yeah, yeah, I think this is great. Okay, yeah. We can do something like this. So when you are, yeah, this was because I was explaining this. When you are in the star, in the planetary system, basically when you're in space with your spaceship, you can go into your navigation terminal or whatever and see like your current constellation. So you will see this. Of course, I would like to add some kind of like thing in the view, so you can see like kind of like the screen here, like the border of the screen. So yeah, that would be great. But I think, or maybe not, maybe this looks cool like this, but yeah, so then you can like, it will let you only travel to the stars that are connected to the one you are in. So let's say you are in this star. How can I show that? I think it's here, line. Oh, but it's all one big line. So I don't think I can do this really. Maybe if this was like, yeah, this is a gradient. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, the idea is that you will be only able to travel. Let's grab a green, for example, here. So let's say you are in this star. So you would only be able to travel into I want to make this really like this. Yeah, this is really finicky. Well, something like this. So you can see here, like, it's only green here. This line and this line are green. That means you can only go from here to that star and to that one. So basically what I want to say is that, yeah, you can only travel to the connected stars, like the stars that are directly connected to your star, your current star. And maybe you could have some kind of upgrade for the starship that lets you go into any of these as long as they are connected. Well, they are always going to be connected because like you are in a constellation. You cannot go into any other star that is not connected to the constellation. So yeah, and I am really liking this idea of this being your current world map. We talked about this yesterday too in the previous stream. So think about this as your world map, and then when you enter any of these stars, let's say you're in this star, so then this is your like level. Let's say each planet will be a level. So in this case, this star has only one planet, but let's go into another one, for example. Okay, maybe there's some kind of bug. No, yeah, so this one has 2 planets. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is this is your world map, and then you have like your zones, for example. Then you go into zone 4, let's say, and then you have one level. Okay, so it's just a really bad coincidence or something, because like each star can have between 1 and 4 planets right now. I will be changing that probably in the future, but or maybe not. I can maybe like do some probability, so like percentage probability. So maybe there's like really little chance of there being only one planet, and there's higher chance for the star to have like between 3 or 4 planets. So stars with only 1 or 2 planets will be like really rare, let's say. So yeah, so then like you enter here, and there you have like level 1, level 2. Just to give an example of what I'm thinking about with like with this system, basically, for progression or like for gameplay. So yeah, I really like this new idea because I feel like this like gives a really good definition of what a constellation is and what a planetary system is, and yeah, I really like that. So let's go here again. I will try some crazy things. Let me go here and like when you travel into another constellation, I think like maybe we can use this VFX. Let me see if is this the one. No. okay, which one is the VFX for? It might be this one. Yeah. So if I hit play on this, you can see like, yeah, it's fine. I don't love it really, but maybe this would be like, is this okay? Maybe I'm dropping frames. Okay, so let's also see what's happening in the task manager. Yeah, so my PC is fine. Okay, great. So, but maybe I would use this particular like effect. Okay, it's making me a little dizzy. I would use this effect maybe when like going from one star to another star, and I would maybe like modify it. It's not really great. I can make it a lot better. So yeah, but when you are going from one constellation into another, I want you to see this basically. So right now it's really slow because I am controlling this. So yeah, I'm pressing forward or up and I'm going, then I let go, and you can see I am stopped here, and yeah. So one of the things I have to change about this is the maximum stars needed, which will be really a range between like how many stars can a constellation have. So let's say a constellation can have a minimum of, for example, 3 stars. That will be a bit boring, but yeah, maybe that's fine. And then the maximum amount of stars could be like something like 10 stars. So that's a lot, of course, but yeah, maybe that's a good number. Or maybe 7. 7 could be a lot better. Between 4 and 7, like my number. So that sounds great. And here I set this 1. But now let's try 2, and let's set a spawn rate of 100. Maybe that's a really big number. Let's see. Yeah, this is really crazy. So what's happening is basically a lot of stars get spawned, and then they kind of disappear. So let's set this to 7. Let's set this to 70. Let's try this now. Yeah, maybe this is too fast. I think maybe 1 or 4. Let's try this now. Okay, this looks better. Definitely. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like this. That's great. Okay. So you would see this basically when you're traveling. And I'm also thinking that maybe we could have something like let me just grab a space vacuum, vacuum textures. Let's just put this here, and yeah, this is like sky. I can't really see any of the stars. Default 0. Okay, so how do I... maybe Z-axis? Yeah. I can't really see. Oh yeah, because like default is the lowest. Yeah, like this. Okay, so there, and we can also have this. Here. And let's say also -1. Let's say here -2. That's great. And this -1. So I can move this. No, you can't. I can't really see this. Although, yeah, I can. I think. So let's add all of this. So this is the quiet song. Okay, so this here, and yeah, this last layer. No, and also this one is better, and this one is, yeah, maybe that's fine. But I will leave this like this. These two, I will just dim a little bit like this. How does this look? So let's pick a random color for the background. Let's say something like this. Yeah, I think this looks great, but I don't really like that the background is really static, so maybe I should. Okay, I don't know what. Okay, so this I should have something like scrolling texture. Okay, so this is doing anything at all. One. What does this do? Okay. Okay, so yeah, I see what this is doing. So I just need to go here, and for all of this, set the scrolling material or shader. Yeah, this one. So, okay, not this, but this. And when you move like this, yeah, this is not too bad. Maybe this one shouldn't go here. What am I doing this all the time, man? So let's say we do this. Yeah, maybe the scrolling should be like to this. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is better than this. I really like this. It's really like simplistic, but but maybe, yeah. So anyways, I am going to take a break right now, and I will be back in a little bit. So I will just set something here so you can watch while I'm gone. So what can I put here? This, yeah, I will put the same thing again because I think it looks cool. Next two, and the color will be this, and we will say here this. Where is it? Here and here. One. This one needs to be a little like this. This 2 to minus 2.4 and crawling material or shader. Okay. Here, so and also these to 70, these to 1.2. Maybe that's a better speed for this. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Every constellation looks really similar. So let's go here and say 7. Okay. I will be right back. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. So I pressed the freaking scenes. So I was trying to change the name. Give me 1 second. Yeah, here. This. I should do this like in another moment, but yeah. So we're back, and I have something to drink, and yeah. So here. Okay, so by the way, I started an account on Coffee. So if you guys want to support me by donating, you can do this by donating here. So every donation is much appreciated and will of course go towards the project basically. So yeah. Right now we don't have like a lot of followers or viewers, but maybe in the future, and yeah, that would be really great. So let's see. So I will just set these values here, 1.2, apply. Here we will say 70 and also apply. Also, what happens if I just say, oh, I just, okay. So what's start fields, game engine? What's wrong with this? Oh yeah. Something with the save system. It's not important. I will have to basically refactorize the save system later. Yeah, so I want to try what happens if I increase this value. So, oh yeah, you can't really see that, I think. Yeah, I mean, literally in the middle of the inspector, so you can't really see what's happening here. So yeah, but let's say I change this value to 20. What happens there? Okay, so yeah. weird things happen. So yeah, I will just leave that value. I don't remember why I put that there, but whatever. So let's put this here and apply. Perfect. So yeah. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, great. So, we were basically talking about the new system for the starfield. So that's great. We have like now defined a better we basically have a better idea of what the starfield will be with the constellations and yeah. Okay, so going back, let's see what's on the core gameplay loop thingy. So we have yeah, I'm thinking of like maybe there's something I need to add here, but really the core thing you will be doing is maybe this. Like, of course you will be exploring the planet, so maybe I can like add this, yeah, because I think it's like an important element in the gameplay. So yeah, let's put this one here. Let's get this off here. And yeah, maybe these arrows can be like two-sided. So I don't know how to do that, but yeah. So let's copy this. No, not like this. It was like this. What happens if I... yeah, no. So let's say something like this would go here. This would go here. This like this. Okay. Why is the arrow like this? This is weird. Okay, like this. Then here, and there's like another one like this. Explore planet. So no, yeah. So basically, explore. It's just like explore. So you explore, you destroy enemies, restore planet's freedom, refuel starship, and you can continue exploring. Okay. And this is a proper loop, I think, because like from here, like this is the point where you can switch to another thing. So once you have your starship refueled, yeah, so I'm thinking like maybe this is like not the only thing you need to in order to go to another constellation, but let's keep it like this for simplicity. And yeah, I think that's great for now. So yeah. Okay, so this is awesome. I'm thinking like maybe there's other things I need to note, to write down ideas. Oh yeah, of course. I have like a Trello here. So you can't really see that. You are not supposed to see that, but that's fine. So I have this that is like I basically did this a while ago. And yeah, I have like a lot of ideas here that I want to. Most of this is just like tasks, like save system, add keys to save data, add option to check if blah blah, art, sprites for idle, walk. So yeah, mostly tasks, but like I want to like move all of this, which is like basically ideas, not only ideas but like definitions and like yeah, things about the game that I think would be better in Figma. So let's go through everything here, maybe. So your main objective, or maybe, yeah, I think it's fine, because like, yeah, your main objective is to find answers to the center supermassive black hole. Earthworm gene background inspo. So I can show you where the inspiration came from. So basically I have like boards where I like put a lot of like screenshots from games I really like kind of like a mood board. So let me show. So I basically play all these games, and I have like a big list of space games that I play when I can. So when I have the time and I want to play something, I can grab a game from that list. And mainly I have like lists for like each of the retro consoles. So I have a list for NES games, a list for Genesis games, Super Nintendo games, etc. So like pixel art games, because like it's like my favorite kind of game. My favorite era is like the retro 90s games. So yeah, I spend a lot of time playing these games instead of modern games. It doesn't mean I don't like modern games, but like I really love retro games. So I'm deviating here. So what I wanted to show you basically is that yeah, so these are not all the games I played. I have like multiple boards, multiple files for this, because like this is inside my project like Voyager repo. So it basically cannot be like, the file size cannot be higher than 100 megabytes in order to push to the repo, basically, to GitHub. So yeah, I basically do like one file, and I just put there a couple of screenshots of games I played, and then I create another one and do the same, and yeah, over and over the same thing. So like, for example, I have screenshots here from like games that I really liked, and many of these games I played as a child when I was a kid, like in my childhood, but many of these games I did not play. So yeah, I would say like all of the games that are here, except for this one, which is called like Doom Troopers. This one I did not play when I was a kid, but the rest, and maybe this one too. This is like, the name is, I think it's Glay Lancer. Yeah, I think this one is Glay Lancer. So yeah, aside of those, I would say I played most of them. Yeah, this is like, I think this is Duke Nukem. So yeah, I have screenshots. Yeah, this one is not from a Genesis game, it's like from Super Nintendo, but yeah, I don't have a file for that yet, so I just have it here. So I really like some backgrounds and some designs and the colors. Yeah, so so I think I have the screenshot here for what I was. Yeah, no, because like, yeah, it's from Earthworld Tour. The inspiration I took for that idea is from this game, from Earthworm Jim. But these screenshots are from the Sega Genesis version, and the background, like the crazy background I'm talking about in the idea, in the inspo, is from the Super Nintendo version. So let me see if I can find here the how's 4-bit take. It's like the escort mission. Yeah, this one. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay, it's the image is really small. Let me see if I can find a bigger one. Maybe this one. So you can see there, like, yeah, every image is like smaller than the previous one. So this background is really nice. I really like it. And like, what the hell? Okay, so here, okay, that's better. So I was saying, this background is great. I love it. It's really great, beautiful. So I got like kind of like an inspiration from here. So like I was thinking like maybe you in the in a late stage of the game, you will find some kind of like black hole or something like that, and then you will like I don't know, something. I didn't really have a fully developed idea about it, So yeah. Um, but yeah, this it's outdated, so it's no longer like a useful idea, I think, because right now we have like I have other ideas for the universe, like and I showed this in my first stream a couple weeks ago. So yeah. Of course, I can just go through it like really quick, but let me show you. I have this board where I like basically explain what's the Voyager universe. So there are like 4 frontiers, which is like something abstract. It's not visible, and it's not something that you can go to. You basically are in one of the frontiers, basically. So the frontiers are like there are four frontiers, and each of them have like a different domain, and based on that domain they have like different properties. So let's say, for example, like for example in the fire domain, did I move everything? Yeah. Let me just grab this tool, because maybe like sometimes when I grab like this tool I can go and accidentally like do this and everything gets fucked up. So yeah. So for example, in the fire domain, the frontier number 3, which is the red one, it's the fire domain. So what does this mean? Basically, there's like better destruction, and the life forms there have like a cautious or aggressive tendency. So based on the frontier or the domain, they will have like a tendency to behave in a certain way. So the water domain, they have better mobility, and they have a relaxed or neutral tendency. Then, for example, the yellow frontier, the domain is like the energy. They have better sustainability, and they have an energetic and neutral tendency. And then, like finally, the frontier number 1, the plant domain, they have better growth and they have a friendly or passive tendency. So what does all of this mean for the game, for the universe in the game? So the 4 frontiers are the origins of the universe. It's the most primitive form and the foundations of every being. So everything has like an influence of the frontier, of the domain where like it was created. So then you have the center of mass. Yeah, I will explain that later, because yeah, I also think like maybe I will not do this in the universe, maybe I will discard that. But yeah, you can see here a frontier is like a portion of the entire universe, contains stars and constellations, the most zoomed out form of navigation through the universe, represented as the star field. The domain determines the kind of stars that prevails. So basically the star, one of the properties of the star is like which frontier is like more predominant on the star. So it's like the star belongs to any of those frontiers. So let's say, for example, a star is from frontier 1, F1. So that means maybe that star will have like more friendly NPCs. It will have maybe better growth, so that means more lush planets with a lot more plants and vegetation and things like that. And yeah. So let's say another star has like frontier 2 characteristic. So what does it mean? It means like sorry. What this means is that the star will have like, maybe it doesn't make an impact in the planet formation or vegetation or something like that, but maybe in the like the domain is the energy. So it says that the one of the properties, it has better sustainability. So what does that mean? That means that maybe there will be like a lot of planets that has more like energetic resources. I don't know if that's the correct term for that, but like, let's say you need like let's give an example that's not necessarily true how this works in the game or how it will work, but let's say you need plutonium for your ship, for the fuel of the ship. So the ship can be fueled with plutonium. So so that means like those planets on the star that has frontier 2 property, basically there will be planets that have a lot of those resources. Basically, I made it so long, but yeah, that was the whole point. So yeah, and you can imagine for the other 2 frontiers. Then you have the constellations. Connection between stars serve as traveling routes. Not all stars are connected. So that's fine. Then you have the stars. Home for planetary systems. They determine the kind of planets that prevail in the system. And you have planets where all the living beings, the Stellarians, develop. Its distance from the star determines its habitability, fauna and flora, and biomes. Sorry. So yeah, basically this is how the universe in Voyager is defined, basically. So like then we have the Vectorialis, which is like the enemy in the game. So basically Vectorialis are the oppressors. This is your enemy, basically. You're like, they are like a key part of the lore of the game. So they're a colony of machine-crafted beings. Their goal is to control the 4 frontiers, and as time progresses, they colonize star by star, planet by planet. They originated in an abandoned star disconnected from any frontier. Astronaut is a part of a malfunctioning section of the creation machine where many other beings were created and discarded. So that's what I explained in the previous stream. So in the intro of the game, I would like to show that, maybe like a little history, like a little cutscene where you see like the Voyager being created, and then like the other beings like the Vectorialis like find out that the astronaut doesn't have the same mechanism and like the same program in the system, so they start like chasing him and trying to destroy him, because it's like it's kind of, they see him kind of like a virus, because like he has like the opposite kind of thinking, let's say, although I don't think they think, because they are like kind of robots, but yeah, let's say Voyager has like another objectives, and yeah, his objective is basically to destroy the machine that creates the Vectorialis. So since it's basically malfunctioning and like a failed creation, they want to destroy it, and yeah, so that's why they chase him, but he escapes, and then he ends up in a random planet, and then that's when the game starts basically. So then to reach the first frontier, they created a new technology called the inverted mirror. It is a special object that connects any reality to its alternate dimension. So this is like a really, I don't know, just an idea. And like I really like this kind of like retro wave, like synth wave or vapor wave, I don't know the exact name of this like art style, but it's really cool, and my whole game is like inspired by this kind of art. So I thought like the inverted mirror could look like something like this, and yeah, so once you find it, you can enter. It's kind of like a portal basically, so you enter that and you go to the other dimension where the Vectorialis fortress is basically. And here I just made some drawings, some sketches of the different types of Vectorialis. So you can see like it's like the design is like geometric forms, like shapes, but really pointy and like sharp. So that's like a clear indicator of like bad, something evil or bad, or yeah. So I went through a couple iterations, and like yeah, maybe those could be like, instead of iterations, they could be like different variations, and I could use each of those like that, like a variation. So this one has like a sword arm, for example, and the playlist ended. So yeah, they basically have like a gun they can shoot, and some of them have like this like weapon, like arm. They can use this arm like as a weapon, and then you can see here they have this kind of like chest screen, like a monitor for like vitality. So the astronaut has the same thing. If you see my designs here, so these were like, yeah, this is like not the final design, so I did this like with without the screen, but later I basically changed it, so you can see in the game. If I go into the scene here and I go into planet, so you can see here like he has like this little monitor in the chest. It's the same thing the Vectorialis have. I did not do any pixel art of these characters yet, but yeah, they have like the same monitor in the chest because they are created by the same machine basically. So yeah, but you can see like the sign of the astronaut is a little bit different. So he has like a cubic shaped helmet, but the Vectorialis have like a pyramid. It's like a tetrahedron. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. Let me see. Translate. I use this to learn how to pronounce stuff.
Tetrahedron.
So tetrahedron. Tetrahedron? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it's this tetrahedron. So it's basically they have like a tetrahedron head, and it's like rotating. So yeah, I want to do the pixel art for that soon, because I want to start like testing the basic things of the gameplay, which is like running around in the world, the planet, and killing enemies and all the stuff. That's the basic gameplay. But yeah, I just want to do all of this. Like, it's really slow, and like it's the heavy work, all of the design of the core mechanics and the gameplay loop and all of this. It's like, yeah, it's not really fun to watch, I know, but yeah, I really feel like I need to do that in order to like have an idea of how I need to implement every system in the game. And I know maybe in the future I will change some stuff, maybe I'll change everything, I don't know, but I want to have something like defined for the gameplay, and like define the game idea basically, because like for a long time my idea was like, yeah, this is a 2D pixel art procedural game, it's an infinite universe, and that's it. So that can mean like a lot of things. It's too broad of a statement. So sorry. So basically, like I want to define this core game idea to be able to say like, okay, so what's the game about? Okay, so you basically have like an infinite universe, and you can go to you can travel to planets, and like planets are like colonized by the Vectorialis, by the enemy, and like and yeah, you have to go and basically restore the planets by defeating enemies, and you have some boss fights, and yeah, and then you have to go into the Vectorialis fortress in the other dimension and destroy it, and that's the end goal basically. So that's a definition of the game that I didn't have before. So I didn't know what you would be doing in the game, because like I was like building all the systems, like the background and the parallax and the terrain generation and the clouds and shaders and like the day-night cycle and everything, but like what can you do in the game? So what I had was like just this, like you go here and you can like you can like explore the planet and run around and jump here, and you have like your ledge grab and everything, and you can shoot like multi-directional and like all of that. But I did not have like an idea of like the gameplay, the core gameplay. Like you will like kill enemies with your weapon, and you will like explore and find stuff, but I did not know specifically what you will be finding and what you will be looking for and what the objective was. So yeah, now I am leaning to, not leaning, but I'm like finding a path. So that's great. So yeah. And yeah, I know I said yesterday that I was going to stream for longer today, but I think I will be ending the stream in a little bit. Because I have some stuff to do. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, basically I wanted to show this. I really like the design and all those drawings. Yeah. Oh, also yesterday we were doing this design for the ship, because right now also I don't have like a design, and also this is not the iteration 0, because like I already have a design, like a ship I did. This one, it's already in the game. What the hell is this, man? Is the Discord overlay is getting all bugged? I don't know. So yeah, this is like the let me just copy here this. Can I just, yeah, that's great. Okay, so this is the, yeah, it looks blurry, but that's fine. So this is the real iteration 0. But if I were to say, so this is the iteration 1, because it's the, I did this yesterday. Not this. I want to grab this and move it here. Perfect. So let me just do this and move this. Okay, this is terrible. So here, and yeah, so that's it. So this is the first iteration. This is the first ship I did for the player. So this is your ship, and you would only have like one ship in the whole game. You cannot. So this is my current idea. I may change this in the future, and I will also make the system capable of doing that too. So yeah, so the idea is that you would like, for now, you would have only one ship and you can maybe change the color, maybe, but yeah, you will have like one ship and that's it. So I was like creating some designs, and yeah, so this is like the iteration number 2, or I would say number 1 in programming conventions, enumerations, I would say. So yeah, let me just do this with the tablet, so it has like this sketchy look. IT1. So this is the iteration 1. So I really like this design. It's like I wanted to have like this this like exotic design with the cockpit being like spherical like this. And yeah, I really like this. I want to try to take it to like pixel art. So I'm not sure I'm going to do this soon. I don't know, maybe yeah, but I'm not sure. Maybe I will, but for now, yeah, so I did also this other things. Maybe those doesn't count as iteration. I was just trying some random things until I found like this. Yeah, I never like drawn starships like this, and like any kind of starship, really. So it's not really my thing, but I really like, and I have like some references here. So I was taking like inspiration from mainly from this one, and also you can see here from like some of the No Man's Sky like design ideas. Also these ones are not in the actual game. I found this image like in some forums, but they are not really in the game. Like you can find like some similar shapes from here in the game, but yeah, anyways, my design does not look exactly like this. I took inspiration, but you can see like it's really different, and I wanted to make something like simpler. So yeah, I want to keep like iterating over this. So yeah, we'll see in the future. But yeah, I wanted to show this in the stream. And yeah, what else? So yeah, what the Vectorialis, okay, so that's grade 2, we talked about that too. And yeah, so so everything started from this universe thing I have noted down here. So I think maybe next stream what we will do is like go through everything I have here. So here I have like a lot of ideas and stuff like written, and I want to go through everything and like kind of like polish everything and like take the bits that I like from the ideas here and like move everything to Figma, because I really like this. I want to use this as my like brainstorming tool, and yeah, I can have like everything as a planning tool too, and yeah, it's really great. It's great. I really like having this like infinite canvas. You can see like it's ridiculous. You can see it's pretty ridiculous. So yeah, that's great. And yeah, so I think with this we have our stream today. So that's great. And yeah, I think we did not have like any viewers in YouTube at all. We have a couple of viewers in Twitch, that's great. But like, yeah, I just wanted to test streaming like to Twitch and YouTube at the same time to see like maybe well, like not only if some new people can find the stream, but also because of the main reason is because of what I said before, like having the stream saved and available in the Neptosmic channel, in the YouTube channel, so it will stay there forever basically, and it will be like a video that anyone can see anytime, and like that's the main idea of this streaming thing. So yeah, so to have kind of a registry of everything in the every step in the development process. So yeah, I will be ending the stream right now, and thank you very much to everyone that came by and said hi and everything. You can join my Discord. I'm not really sure I have like my Nightbot or like commands or anything set up in YouTube, sadly. So yeah. Yeah, so maybe I will be setting everything up for YouTube later, but for now, yeah. For now, I just put the command on my Twitch chat. So yeah, you can join my Discord. It's Voyager Discord, so basically you can follow the development and everything there. And yeah, so yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next stream. Let me check if we can rate somebody. So let's say same category, and yeah, so we have a couple people here. That's great. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people here streaming. Okay, so okay, so I will be rating just Covino. I don't know him. I have no idea what he's doing, but I will be rating him. And yeah, so thank you very much. And he's working in Godot. But yeah. Where's my Twitch thing? Oh yeah, so okay, anyways. Here and okay, great. So here. Okay, so thank you very much again, and see you in the next stream.
.pid